Hey guys, it's the Alchemist here, and today we're going to be doing a deck review of the Mirage Playing cards by Patrick Kun. So first, let's have a look at the box of the cards. So on the front, it says Mirage Playing cards with the word Mirage spelled out as an optical illusion, and with the whole box has been designed with a silver embossing or silver foiling, and on the back you get the back design, which has two diamonds in it, or two pieces that represent the logo of Patrick Kun. And this is the back design of the cards themselves, and they're also made out of a silver foiling or silver embossing. And on the side here it says Mirage Dusk Edition, and on the other side it says 1 of 500 classic finish. Sorry, 1 of 5,000 classic finish. And on the bottom, this is what I presume to be Patrick Kun's logo, and it says it has been printed by the Legends Playing Card Company and whatnot. And at the top we get Mirage Dusk Edition V1 if not mistaken, and this is a seal that has the two diamonds that were in the back design. Now let's have a look at the cards themselves. So as we open the box and take the cards out and look inside the box, there's a sort of geometrical design inside that goes all the way in, which in my perspective is a really nice feature to the box itself. It has a sort of 3D effect that just looks really good on the box. Alright, now let's have a look at the cards. So this deck comes with a card that has been gaffed, which I presume you can cut and turn into a sort of hyper card, which you can look up on YouTube and find out what it's about. And it also comes with a double backer, alright, which has the back design in it. So let's have a look at the back design. So the back design is the same as the design that was on the box earlier, and it has the two same diamonds or the piece of Patrick Kun, and it has a really cool circular design with a greenish or dark turquoise background. And if you look really closely, there are some white linings all the way to the back, and yeah, in my perspective this is a really nice back design, as it has some sort of optical illusion to it. And also the card looks really good and spins simply because of the circular design on the back. This deck also comes with two jokers, which are exactly identical and which have the 4 suits in the design. Alright, so these are what the jokers look like. They're identical, and they sort of have the same circular design on the back. So the Ace of Spades in this deck is custom. It has a greenish Ace of Spades, a dark turquoise, and it says Mirage on the bottom, which has the same sort of impossible optical illusion thing. Alright, and there's some lining going on inside the spade, and I think that's pretty cool. And here are the other aces, which are basically standard aces. So besides the Ace of Spades, there's nothing really much custom about the deck. Everything else is pretty much standard, including the pips. Except for when it comes to the court cards, they are pretty much standard except for the coloring in it. It has been minimalized, and there has been silver foiling and a dark turquoise in it. So it's what it looks like, and for all the red cards there's a bit of red that has been implemented into it. So these are what the other court cards look like. So instead of the standard black, blue and red cards, they are now like a silver and greenish color. So that's pretty much the only difference in the court cards. So now let's have a look at the handling of the cards themselves. The cards have a classic finish, and they spread well, and the spread looks really good as well, simply because of the really cool back design with the circular back design that gives the spread a really unique look. And also on the borders, if you notice, there's some white lining going on, and that makes the deck look really cool in spreads and fans. Alright, I've been using this deck for some time now, and the deck hasn't clumped up too much. Still handles really well, feels really good. Now let's see how well the deck fares. So the deck does have a traditional cut, which means it fares alright. So it fares easily from one side compared to the other, compared to the modern cut that most decks have nowadays. Now let's try to do a giant fan on them. Looks pretty good. My fan isn't too spectacular. It's a beautiful fan. Because of the white lining on the borders, the fans look really good. And the amount of detail that they have put into the background, into the back design, is pretty spot on. You can keep looking at the design and start noticing the different kinds of lining and the different optical illusions in the back design, which I find pretty amazing. So one-handed cuts feel really good. Let's try and do a shuffle. The deck definitely shuffles easily. Now what's cool about this deck is you can use this deck both for magic and for card flourishes, simply because the cards have a standard look on them, and at the same time they have a really cool looking back design. So if you were going to try and do some flourishes, it would look really cool because of the back design and the color on the back design. And the cards, they're quite spot on for card magic as well. So if you were to perform magic with this deck, it will feel really good and it will look really good. So, and it's definitely an eye catcher, so your spectators will be attracted to the look of the deck. So that's it for the deck review of the Mirage deck by Patrick Kun, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed my video. Leave your comments in the comment section below and have a good night.